Hi little craft makers, today I'm making airplanes and I'm making them only out of a couple things that you probably already have around your house. So stay tuned, I'm going to show you how to make your very own. Let's get started. Okay, so to make these cute little airplanes, what we're going to need is clothespins, some popsicle sticks, you need at least 2 of them, some paint. We're going to use a little construction paper, some scissors to help us cut that out. And then I just have lots of stuff that we can decorate it with. So I've got some sequins, some gems. I have some eyes, some silly googly eyes that we could put on them, glitter, puffy paint, whatever you feel like using. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take our clothespin and we're going to put a little bit of glue right where that springy part is. So I like to use hot glue because it dries really fast. You can use craft glue, school glue, any type of glue that you have. Just remember, if you're going to use hot glue, ask a grown-up to help you because we don't want you to get hurt. So we're going to put a little bit of glue right where the springy part is. And take a popsicle stick and stick it right on top. Okay? And try to make sure it's right in the middle. So mine's a little off, but that's okay. See? So we'll put it right in the middle. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So take a little bit of glue and put it right there where the springy part is. And take your popsicle stick and put it right on top. And it's already starting to look like a plane. While we wait for that to dry really good, I'm going to cut out this little piece right here that I just made out of construction paper. You could have a grown-up help you cut the popsicle stick in half and use that, but I thought it would be kind of fun to make it a little bit bigger and use the construction paper. So I'm going to go ahead and do a different color than I did on that one. I think I'll use some yellow construction paper. And I'm just going to cut out a shape that's kind of the same shape as the popsicle stick, see? So we'll cut out a little square or rectangle first. Make it a little bit easier to work with. So anytime I'm cutting off of something really big like this, whether it be felt or construction paper, foam, I always cut a smaller piece first and then cut my shape out of that. That way it's less to hold and it's a lot easier when you're using your scissors. So especially because we want to be really extra careful and safe with our scissors so that we don't get cut. So see how much easier that is to hold? So I'm just going to cut out that shape real quick like that. See? So let's put our scissors to the side and we'll take my little airplane that I was working on. I'm actually going to paint this first and then I'll glue this on top. See? So I've got my paint here. I'm just going to set these guys over here. I've got my paint here and I've got a couple colors out already. So I've got a blue and red one here. I think this one I'm going to do green and yellow. So I'll take my paintbrush. Anytime you're painting, you probably want to have a little bit of water to clean your brush between colors and a paper towel to dry it off. So my grandma taught me how to paint a long time ago, and she always taught me before you put your brush in the paint, get it a little bit wet first. It's going to make it a lot easier actually to paint. So I just dip it in the water and dry it off on my paper towel, and then I'm going to get my paint. So we're going to go with green, and this paint washes off, so it's okay if your hands get a little bit messy. So we're just going to start painting on the top. The nice thing about clothespins and popsicle sticks is that it dries really fast. So I'm actually going to try not to paint these big wings because I will paint those a different color. So I'm going to speed this up here and we'll quickly paint our whole airplane. Now I'm just going to use this blue that I have and I'll paint these wings. there we go. It's all painted. And so I'm gonna let this dry really good until I do anything else to it. So I'm gonna set this one down for now. All you're gonna wanna do after it's dry is, do you see what's missing? You're gonna take your little piece of paper and you're gonna glue it on. I have this one already done. I am gonna paint some stripes on here. So I'm gonna take another paintbrush and get it a little bit wet, and then I'm gonna paint some blue stripes on the wings. So I'm gonna take some blue and I'm just gonna go and paint the stripes this way. Just like that. And I think I'll do 3 over here. And then I'll do 3 over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna flip it and do it on the other side. We're just gonna paint those like that. All right, and then we'll paint these here. See? I think that's a fun little detail. And then you can really do anything you want. So you can take a marker and write your name on your airplane. If you want it to be sparkly, you can add sparkly things to it with some glue. So I'll go ahead and add a couple sparkly things to it. You don't have to do that though if you don't want to. It's your airplane, you can do whatever you want to it. So I took a little bit of glue and just put some dots on there. And I'm just gonna take my little gold pieces and stick them right on top. These are just little gold sequins. You can use anything you find around the house. If you don't have any things like sparkly that's around the house, you can go outside and find things outside. You can find sparkly rocks, cool leaves, anything that might make your airplane look really cool. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think I'm just gonna do one more thing that I think will make it really silly. I'm gonna add some eyes onto the side so that it looks like it's alive. So I have these funny googly eyes and I'm just gonna add these to the side. See? Here he is. There's my airplane. He's all done. I'm so happy with how he turned out. I think the eyes on him are really cute and are just the perfect finishing touch on him. So you go ahead and try it yourself. You can make it any color you want and you can do whatever you want to your airplane. That's the really fun part about it, is you can make it exactly your favorite color, or you can make one for maybe a brother or sister or a friend too, and then you guys can play together. I hope that you really enjoyed this craft. Stay tuned, we're gonna be doing lots more crafts. Bye! If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll be posting new crafts every Wednesday and Saturday, so don't forget to subscribe.